Good morning, or for me, good morning. It's morning for me is what I'm trying to say. I'm Allison, I'm the Pampered Wife. I'm 50 years old and just want to show you my morning skincare routine. I live in Denver, Colorado, which is very dry and cold. Right now it's about 11 and snowing. I have normal skin. Yeah, it's just normal with some dry patches here and there. So keep that in mind when I go over what I'm using. It's a pretty simple routine, I think. I'm jumping in right after I've washed my face. If you enjoy this video at any point, please give it a thumbs up. Of course, I'd love to have you subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're starting with the Ritual Defy Thorn Bite Peptide Plump Creme Lip. It's $27. It is in a glass tube and is quite heavy and quite long compared to other products. It has a soft gloss finish, moisturizes and softens to plump lips over time. No burning, stinging, tingling, luxuriously creamy and lightweight, never sticky. I agree completely with these claims. I love this as a nourishing morning lip balm, or just in general when I want to reach for a lip balm type product. It has a pretty sheen. It's not specifically glossy. It does feel creamy and it does feel moisturizing and hydrating. So it doesn't just feel like I stuck something on my lips and it sunk in immediately. It feels like it's sinking in and it's doing something lovely. It's like I've said before, it's like a glass of water for my lips. And so I've got to start the morning with that. After I brush my teeth and my lips are drying out, this is what I love to put on, or a product like this. But this is what I have been using, as you can see. I really do wish I could get the rest of the product. I've tried standing it up and I've tried dumping it. I've tried leaving it on its side. It is thick and creamy enough that it's not liquidy and it doesn't move around in the container. Let me tell you some call out ingredients. The very first ingredient is marula oil, which is rare for a lip product. That is, you know, up there. Organic, by the way. And then shea oil, floral wax to give it, you know, seal in some of the moisture and hydration. And then it is enriched with peptides and botanicals. Of course, Ritual Defy is vegan and Leaping Bunny certified. Oh, this is just the clear shade. It comes in 9 shades. This is the shade Rose Dew, which is just a clear. Since I've just washed my face and now it's all dry, I'm going in with this Nira laser device. It's FDA cleared, clinically proven to reduce lines and wrinkles. The laser light is supposed to help produce collagen. It has 5 settings on here. I've done a whole video where I took before pictures and after, I think after 30 days. And I believe they have a money back guarantee, which I did not realize until I did that video. I saw 0 results, but I paid for this. $449. So I still use it. This thing, I've never dropped it to my knowledge, but it's cracked. Yeah, you can see it's cracked all around. I don't know if that's affected the way it's worked. Anyway, so I go ahead and turn this on. I have it on setting 5. It tells you how charged it is. And I just go around, you know, around here. I do get the nasolabial folds, and I'll also even do some of my eyelids because I've got crinkly skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It takes between 2 and 5 minutes. I'll show you a couple beeps. It doesn't hurt. If my skin is wet, it will burn. So I always let my skin dry down completely. I believe you can use a serum with it for greater effects as long as that serum or moisturizer or whatever you're using doesn't have any oil in it or anything occlusive that would keep the laser from getting down into the skin. And that means I didn't keep it touched to my face the whole time. Anyway, so I'll go around and do this and I'll be right back. Now I'm pretty desperate for some moisture back in my face, so I will use the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. This is $38 for 100 milliliters or 3.3 fluid ounces. They sell it, I believe he sells it in different sizes. This is a smaller one. It does have a fragrance to it. I would have said it's more of a scent than a fragrance. It smells refreshing as well as herbal. It is cruelty-free. I believe this may be vegan as well. I believe it is vegan as well, but Josh Rosebrook as a whole is not vegan if that's important to you. The description is that it's an organic vitamin-infused aloe water to deliver intense hydration and a steady stream of nutrients. And you guys, I can't even do call out ingredients on this. Every single ingredient, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Like, you just have to look at the ingredients yourself. And yeah, it's fantastic. And afterwards, my skin just feels, it doesn't at all feel sticky. Maybe I'll do another go round. I don't always tap it in, but sometimes I like to. It doesn't have a super gentle mist. The mist is fine, as you just saw, but it's got enough force that it really delivers it to your face. You don't at all feel wet or sprayed or shocked when you spray in your face like some misters do. But this is one that I've actually found makes a difference in the feeling of hydration on my skin. And I just love it. Again, all the ingredients are organic, natural. It's just phenomenal. Hey, sorry, I realized I left out telling you why I use this as a step. It's to prep the skin to receive the next ingredients. I keep saying ingredients, the next product and all the minerals and nutrients that are coming. Having some dampness on your skin, as well as this formula, really allows for those things to penetrate into the skin and be absorbed better. Now we're ready for a newer product to me. This is the St. Jane, and I have to look at the name here, Radiance Refresh Serum Super Detox Serum. And what it really is an oil. This is I believe a trial size. I added it to a Credo order. I got to select with my points. I love it. It's $88 for a fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. I don't know how much product is in here, but this is not a fluid ounce, obviously. So this product is described as a serum that infuses skin with micronutrients, the power of gentle florals, antioxidants, and essential vitamins. It's recommended for dry, dehydrated, congested skin with texture and loss of firmness. Basically, it sounds like anyone except oily skin. The base is sunflower seed oil, and it does have watermelon seed oil, black currant oil, winter cherry, pomegranate seed oil, and so much more. The scent is a bit herbal, but then turns floral. I can still kind of smell it. It's very light and mild, and I think I'm pretty sensitive to scent, so if I can bear it, you probably will be able to. Of course, I can't speak to for everyone. I just am really enjoying it. I realized, especially in the winter months, how much I enjoy an oil, something a little bit occlusive, something with a body. Squalane, I feel like it's too thin and too light for this time of year, plus it doesn't have all the nutrients in it. Squalane's pretty simple. This really feels like it's doing something. It's moisturizing and locking in hydration and depositing all those nutrients, and it's a lovely experience with the scent. Some of the scent that I get, because I looked at the ingredients, and it's all from the ingredients themselves. There's neroli, rose, and chamomile, I believe oil is what's used. And I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. It's so pretty. You see it's a green shade. I love putting it on the back of my hands, plus your hands see so much wear and tear and weather and sun, and we forget our hands. Anything you put on your face is probably a good idea to put on the very backs of your hands. You know that skin is thinner anyway. It's not at all greasy. Like I said, it's lightweight and it sinks in quickly, but it does leave a feeling of bounciness and plumpness, and I am loving it. That was just 2 ingredients so far. 2 ingredients, I keep calling them ingredients. 2 products so far, and now I'm gonna go in with another one, and I'm loving this routine. This is a product I have loved for years now. Years. This is the Graydon Face Glow. It is a tinted moisturizer and primer. I'm a huge fan of Graydon. I've talked about her in past videos, the founder, and I love this product. Not only do I use it as a moisturizer, I also use it to just blur the skin, add a little bit of sheen and radiance, and let me just show you. It's an airless pump. It's a whipped creamy consistency. It smells like both fruit and chocolate to me. It's all natural ingredients. Whoop. It's vegan and Leaping Bunny certified. I think this is perfect for a no makeup look. It's moisturizing and nourishing. The first ingredient is Spirulina maxima extract, which is a kind of algae. It's great for providing antioxidants. It's great for hydration. It also balances the oils in your skin, and there are so many wonderful ingredients in here. It's sort of like a gel cream. It spreads really easily. And I love it. I love to wear more than one layer on some days if this is what I'm gonna be putting on. It does have non-nano zinc oxide in it, and I believe it also has titanium dioxide. In other words, it does provide sun protection, although it's not rated. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. It's ultimately a skincare product. And yeah, it's in no way a foundation or a tinted sunscreen. It's just a tinted moisturizer, and it does wear great under other products. And it definitely is moisturizing. Like I feel good. I don't need to add anything else to my routine. But I do, because we gotta do our sunscreen. So now let's go ahead and talk about first this Kinship Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen Zinc Oxide Broad Spectrum SPF 32, which I will be mixing with the RMS Supernatural Radiant Serum SPF Broad Spectrum 30. This one is $32 for 3.5 ounces. It is vegan. It doesn't come in any shades, although it is this pink shade. So it doesn't leave a white cast. It is a dewy, radiant finish. You see a theme here. It's not thick or goopy, but it is definitely rich and moisturizing. It's not pasty like typical mineral non-nano zinc oxides sunscreens are. That was minimal rubbing. It is benzene free. I don't know what benzene is, but they note that on their website, so I thought I'd point that out. It also has turmeric to soothe the skin and help with inflammation. It has a patented plant-based prebiotic technology called Kinbiome. There really is no scent. I really don't get any. And for me, especially in the summer, it's too thick to wear as a moisturizer or as a sunscreen. I like to thin it out with something else. Or if it's the only thing I put on my face, then it can be something I can wear. But I'm gonna be mixing it today with, like I said, the RMS Supernatural Radiance Serum. Now for price comparison, this is $48 for 1 fluid ounce. Again, this was $32 for 3.5 fluid ounces. So I will not be repurchasing this. It's just, to me, absurdly expensive. But it is beautiful. I will put it on this hand. This one comes in 3 shades. I have the medium shade, the medium aura, I believe it's called. It is too deep, which is why I'm mixing it with the Kinship. Ultimately, I believe I would need both the first shade and the second shade to make my shade, because the first shade is too light, which is why I bought the second for the summer, but even then it was a bit deep. But here is that. It's a beautiful, radiant finish. I wouldn't say super dewy, although the Kinship can be super dewy. I don't know if that's coming across. They both sink in really nicely. Oh, I should add, RMS doesn't test on animals. I didn't see specifically cruelty-free or Leaping Bunny certified or anything like that, but I did want to let you know. The claim is that it has a soft focus radiance. The RMS also has non-nano zinc oxide. It does have some great ingredients. It has quinoa seed extract, niacinamide, pea extract, but it is water-based, so it goes well with different products. I've been able to wear different foundations on top of it. It does have a scent. It's citrusy. It's the same scent as the RMS mist that I use. Something weird just happened here. It's sheer, but it definitely does add tint, and it does add some blurring. It's a beautiful finish. It works really well as a moisturizer for me. In the summer, this is a perfect weight moisturizer, and I don't need to mix it with another product, except that the shade tends to be too dark. I absolutely love it, and if you do want to spend the money on it, I do recommend it. I just am not going to, because I feel that that's too expensive for me for what it is. And that's pretty much it. If you noticed, I did put everything under my eyes and on my eyelids for the most part. This is the skincare routine. I love the way the sheen is. Like, I just love how it looks, but I will often go in with a little bit of a natural looking concealer. So today I'm gonna go in with the Say Concealer. I have the shade 6, and I just use my fingers. I mean, I just put it like right under my eyes. I may put a little here. So I'll just tap it in. The corners of my eyes are where I get the most darkness. And then I'll bring it down around the sides of my nose, up around my mouth. So it just evened out a little bit, and I feel like the skin looks good. Obviously, you can still see lots of discoloration, age spots, melasma, sunspots, whatever they're calling them, redness from me always blowing my nose, and that's fine. I do always go in with a brow product. This is the Merit Brow Pencil. I have the shade dark brown. It is a super fine tip, and it's very easy to get natural looking brows with this because I'll just draw in a few right here at the front. See, just that little bit made a huge difference. And then I'll fill in a little bit over here as well. Obviously, I don't want the eyebrows to overshadow the rest of the face. Then the other side does have a spoolie, and I do like to always go in with the spoolie just because if I didn't do a good job, this will add natural brush strokes that makes it look more like hair. And then for a last final touch, if I'm really going out, I will put on this CL liquid blush. First of all, it's SPF 50. Second of all, it's a very more natural, very natural shade. It's more SPF. It has like a beautiful sheen to it. And I feel like it brings my face to life a bit. And it's surprising how much it shows up, right? Like this shade does not look like it would do anything. And yet there we are. And also, while it looks dewy, it dries down. It's not sticky or balmy or any of those things, so it's very comfortable. I just used the monitor for that. I didn't use any mirror or anything. I don't think I need to, but that's it. This is my morning skincare routine. Whoop. Just leaves me looking nice and glowy, like my skin is plump and moisturized and hydrated. As long as I have my sunscreen on, I'm good to go. If I were just running out the door with no time at all, I would just put on one of my sunscreens. If I had to lose all of this, I would keep the sunscreen. Hope you'll do the same, especially if you're using actives at night or anything. Don't even bother unless you're wearing your sunscreen. I know you know about these things. I hope this was helpful and interesting to see what I use on my face, what ingredients and products. I'm not using a vitamin C serum at this time. I feel like I'm getting plenty of antioxidants. Niacinamide's an antioxidant. And while vitamin C is the best known, probably, it's not the only one. And I don't know that I've missed it. Anyway, let me know what products you're loving, which ones you think I should add to my morning routine, if any. And if you have any questions, I hope you're all doing well. And as always, I hope you find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye. Hi, monkey. Hello. Are you sleeping?